Enough build up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. He's got room to roam. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
33-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds with a gain of, looks like about 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Murray setting up to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Zion McCullough.
Here's Kyler to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. This is going to be a big gain, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Caught by his back. And he's going to be driven across that sideline, picking up close to 5 on the play. It's second down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Throwing on seconds, Murray. That's complete, David Njoku. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Murray shifting things around a bit. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on second, Kyler. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Carson Schlesinger. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now, 3rd and 21.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That may have been a situation, you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
But Baker knocks it through. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
You certainly love to end every drive with a touchdown, but considering where that drive started, Kate, you'll take 3.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Hurts. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
It's fielded at the 14. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Murray. To the left. He's got Arroyo. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
On 2nd down, Murray. Dumped off to his running back. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So 1st down from the 41. Kyler throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Working on 2nd down. Hurts. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this one has no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
They'll go. Hurts. He connects downfield. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he gets this down inside the 10. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Hand off to Love, running left. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's Hurts throwing on second. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Now on third and goal. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Kyler. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and that's good for a Seattle first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Kyler looking to throw. That's Horton with the catch outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Kyler to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's brought down at the
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Murray setting up to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a big gain from the Seahawks. 31 yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Looked elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
1st and 10 now for Kyler. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Henry To'o. And that's going to make it 13 to go now on 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Going with an alternate play here. Now 2nd down throw for Murray. Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a give to Love. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Fair catch is made, a yard or 2 short of midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be a Seahawks 1st down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Murray. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk gets second down.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Changing up the call. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They're going to read at the line. On 2nd down, Murray's going to throw. And there it is. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp capping a 7-play scoring drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. He'll be out of bounds there. And a lot to like, though, on that game. Giving him about 19 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a-moving.
Now Hurts. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long. Hurts setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
An extra point from Butker is up and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Seahawks 17, Ravens 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And we will not have a final snap as that takes us to the end of 2. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Love gets it. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Love now up the middle. This one stopped. Play gains about 6 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Those are just confidence builders. You know, as a play caller, you love being able to call a run play, see that line of scrimmage move, and gain some real positive yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead this time with Love. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
Throwing here, Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown.
A.J. Brown from 32 yards. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question.
That's That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Working on second down. Kyler. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Henry comes up with it. And the Ravens will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, you are really hung out to dry defensively when you're starting in the red zone, right, Brock? So nice to see him get an early win there on first down.
That's right, they call it sudden change, and defensively you want a sudden stop.
It's Hurts throwing on second. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Third down pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
36-yard line.
Offense going audible this time. Kyler looking to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
26 yards. That's another Seahawks.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Seen this plenty. Shaheed has another one. And they're on it right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
14 more yards.
First and 10 now for Kyler. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Now Kyler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Trey Hendrickson. And it's going to be second down now with 12 to go.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
To go now on second down after the sack. Trying again following the sack. Murray. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Rashid Shaheed from 16 out. Butker to try the point after. Send right down the middle and good. They add another to their lead.
24. Ravens 9. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And a good gain here, 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hurts to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. That goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing on second. Hurts. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. And that's going to bring up third and very long. They've got to get 20 or more.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, third and long. The throw left side finds Sadiq. And he's going to wind up a gain of about 8 before he's taken down. Still well short of the first. And we won't have another snap. And that is the end of our third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Back to the fourth, and it is time, Brock, to go all out. They're going for this from their own side. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And on fourth down, Brock, 0 issues for them. They picked up 25 yards in the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the give, there's Love. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's got Lane on the slant. It's inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He finds Njoku complete. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. That's going to be a Seahawks 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Kyler to throw. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
36-yard line.
Here's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap. And that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Murray shifting things around a bit. Back now, pressure coming. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Seahawks leading by 8. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Hurts. The left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
8 yards on the pickup.
Hand off down to Love. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now to throw.
And it's 3rd down.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Hurts looking to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. Has it at the 7. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Boswell is good on the extra points. They've cut the lead to 4.
27, Ravens 23.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Going with an alternate play here. Changing up the call. They're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 7.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Making a read at the line. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They're going to switch things up at the line. Ooh, without much time left on that play clock, Coach Mike McDonald calls a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying a different look to get the conversion. He'll look to throw it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here he is to throw. Cut down the field, Golden. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Well, it's to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here's Hurts. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Murray with the sneak. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewert and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Seahawks winners as we say goodnight, everybody.